Whoa. You know, I've come to the conclusion that it's dangerous around here. There we go. Thank you.
Well, it was my fault.
Most things are.
Shooting gas. Oh, I heard that.
No, I want the loot in the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not intimidated, we just fought like 100 of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Not that guy! Okay, the timer intimidates me.
Do we have to hold out till then?
It seems that way.
Just shut up and get here.
There's a bunch of supplies over here, but we're both full. It was a very clear sky for the moon. With all the clouds.
Ooh, very pretty.
Yeah. Just you'd think with that kind of cloud cover you wouldn't be able to see the moon like that.
Ugh.
Oh.
Maybe I'm safe by the cutscene? No.
Oh, where are... Oh. Well, that's not good. Are you on top of... I don't know if I can get up there in time.
Yeah. I died. Poor Jill.
And
See, yeah,
no
her hair
tears
just
for
flips
shit.
right through her head. It's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, my hair does that. I think it's normal.
I think it's because someone was saying, like, did they actually port a, like, outdated console version or what?
Possibly. It is Capcom. Ow!
Oh, I just killed you.
Yes, you did. I see what our
And
friendship
now I'm
means to you.
dying. I'm coming.
Thank
Whoosh.
you.
There's a herb behind me. Get the hell out of my way. Ooh, now I'm getting my machine gun ammo.
Yeah, it's all over.
We can take him.
Absolutely. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Oh. Ooh. That's what I get for being hot.
A daily struggle.
Spinning bug kick.
His gun case sure got big.
Where?
When he expanded
Oh,
and
yeah.
blew up. There's an herb over there.
I'm gonna get it. I can make it.
I have faith.
Can't regenerate fast enough. Oh,
I see at least 2 first aid sprays lying around.
Cool. Oh, just die, you stupid guy. I'm such a loving person.
He's just like, oh, since you say so, and then he collapses.
Oh, now. Okay.
What?
There's grenades up here. Grenade goodness. There you go, keep that. Oh, he's so creepy.
Oh, we got
I'm
chainsaw.
not into Parker, I'm not into this guy, I'm only into one man, and that man starts with C.
Well, you know, the area of your waist, except his name just doesn't begin with A.
Yeah. That beefy goodness is mine. Especially in this gender.
That's right. When you're chill, you're obligated.
Yep. Well, it's sad because it's like in Revelations 1, that was the majority of her focus. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? And he was like, where's Jill? Where's Jill? And
Yeah.
then on 5, it's kind of the same thing. And now it's just like, Piers is like, oh, I wish Finn was here to see you. Like, it's like, fucking
Yeah.
Finn.
I know, right?
Those writers.
Yeah. I really don't think that they play the games that they write.
Well, I think that's the problem with this port, is that people don't play the game. And then it's just like, oh, there's all these glitches. Oh, if someone has so-and-so options on, they'll get blah 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 glitch. I mean, thank God the lights aren't glowing off, which...
Yeah.
Are they? No, they aren't, but like... Oh no.
Oh no, I'm so sorry!
Oh, that's
I
alright.
saw you like as soon as I pulled the trigger. I hear a chainsaw.
You and your stupid sickle.
There he is.
Ah. I need to heal. And there's a herb right beside me. Alright. Ooh, I was lucky. Gonna heal. Just in time. I have 92 shotgun shells.
Wow, you should totally be using them.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's the advantage of normal, is more ammo.
No, I made it worse.
What'd you do?
I, elbow dropped on him when I gave him the worm head.
Well, you could just use your magnum.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I had that because you've got the ammo for it.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
No!
Oh no.
I'm too young to die.
You
Thank
are.
you.
Oh, stupid angles. Way of the Warrior. Damn right. I got achievement.
Good job.
Alrighty, let's combine this. Come to me.
I'm literally behind you, chasing after you. Oh, for... Shake it off, Josh. Not the guy with the megaphone!
Oh, there they are. Oh no.
Oh. Alright. Alright. Stand clear.
Run! Putting on suppressing fire.
Hooray!
We did it.
I was kind of assuming that was the ending. I really hope that I didn't just waste that.
Yeah.
It feels like the ending.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised they didn't have a mode like this, where it was like, you could, like, timed and it would see how long you could last or something. Especially in Resident Evil 6.
Yeah. He's missing a front tooth.
He's, whatever his name is, One Tooth.
Doug.
Oh,
Doug One Tooth.
The One Tooth. She be dead.
Yeah. But she's got to survive for Chris. She's motivated.
Yep. Oh, and then he gets killed, I think.
Not Doug One Tooth!
Quite the cutscene.
Yeah.
So this is why it was so expensive.
Uh-oh. That guy's voice.
Yeah, it sounds Jamaican almost. What's that?
No!
Wreck chopper.
It was this game's Finn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm flying. I wonder if they actually have flying mechanics.
Oh, that would be funny.
It would be awesome.
I thought that. Oh, that was a machine gun. Okay, but one bullet.
It was a really good bullet.
We did it.
Nice flying.
Huzzah!
Doug. He would have done better.
Cue the music.
I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah,
That was-
music kind of blurs a lot in video games. I find because you're so focused on the gameplay. It's just like, oh, music.
Friend.
Yeah.
And if we don't help Sheva and Chris,
It's just, how are we supposed to feel anything for this guy? We literally just met him.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
It's funny because one guy was asking me about Lost in Nightmares, and he said, "Is it true what they say that it's better than the rest of the game?" And I'm like, "Hell no." I mean, it's good, but it's too short to justify it being, better than the actual game. Like I would say it's good, like it's a good little addition, but is it, better than the whole game? Well, I don't know. The whole game's pretty solid. I mean, it's fun. It's not scary, and neither is Lost in Nightmares. And sorry, after playing Alien Isolation, that shit, like that. Okay, that's a scary game.
Mhm.
Resident Evil, well, they're more like action thrillers at this point, so, which is good.
Yeah. But I just can't believe anybody would say this was better than the main game when it was an hour long.
I think the reason for that is because the Chris and Jill partnership, and I think that's what a lot of fans want.
Yeah.
Wanted. So let's hope Resident Evil 7, they hear us. They have a good-looking Chris with a good-looking Jill, and they're good-looking partners in one campaign, and maybe then they have little bits where, Jake is with Chris for a bit, and then Sherry's with Claire for a bit, or Leon, and switch it up. I don't know. Might be a bit crazier, though. Not like how they did 6, where it was, like, only brief bits. Maybe switch of actual, like, each character is their separate campaign or something.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would love to see Chris and Jill actually together, instead of them just talking about how they're partners and then not working together.
Yeah, and then the only time they are is in a little DLC.
Yeah. And so they've got such good chemistry, and it's nice to see that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the one thing I liked about Resident Evil 6 is they had that same chemistry with Jake and Jill, or Jake and Sherry.
Yeah.
So it was just like, yay,
Yeah, that was super sweet. I'd love to see more of them together in the next game.
Mm-hmm. Whereas Leon and Claire, well, I guess I understand because you're usually playing the game solo, so I can understand where it's more Ada and Leon, but still, it's just kind of funny. It's like, yes, emphasize that and not the actual relationships that are a bit more genuine at this point.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of people making high-pitched noises when Sherry put her hand on Jake's at the end of that campaign.
Like,
Exactly.
Alright, well, I'd say this was a good DLC. It's fun. It's probably, like, way more, we were playing on normal, so, my bad. We should have done that run, but, we got our asses kicked pretty good, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, I'm still thinking this with the other thing, $10, that still feels a bit steep.
Yeah, well, like, I think it's exactly like what they did with the DLCs when they were just originally came out kind of gradually, is they just they just had them at their solid prices. Or, and then it's like $15, and it's just like, yeah, I think, considering it was how old, and now we're having this problem. It's just, yeah, it's kind of, I've spent, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't mind spending that much because I'm a fan of the series and stuff, and hopefully, they'll take my money and do something, I mean, they'll entertain me regardless, but it's just like nowadays, it's like with the patching, it's just like, you know, it gets old after a while, and then it's just people aren't, it's just basically, I mean, people got to stop buying pre-sales then, and then we just got to stop doing pre-sales and we just buy it when it comes out because I'm like, oh, well, I can pay for it when it actually works instead of, it's like ordering a steak with your veggies, but instead you get like half your steak, half your veggies. And then it's like, oh, you have to wait a month later to get the rest of it?
Leave it to you to compare this to food.
Well, I was thinking about it earlier, and I'm just like, yeah, it's exactly like that. Or it's like, getting like part-time jobs, like gradually finished. Like depending on the work, that's the way you have to do it. But it's like, okay, asking for a commissioned painting, even getting someone to do the full painting, and then you pay them, and then they only get like 90% done, and then you need to send it back to them or something. And it's just, it's that waiting, and people are thinking, well, they always good with patches. It's like maybe, but after a while, it's not good way to handle business. It's kind of sloppy after a while because then that time you're spent patching. If you would have spent the extra time to just really thoroughly test it out, then you wouldn't have to be patching all the time, and then you can work on other projects, and they wouldn't get consequently delayed. But what do I know of the video game industry? I'm just a person who buys. I support the gaming industry by buying.
That's right, your money went towards the creation of peers. I do think that if Revelations 2 hadn't had that rather idiotic episode release, and if they'd taken that month to actually polish the game, it would have been a much better idea.
Yeah, and I think, and their episodes would have been more successful with each one. But once they got all of them done and they got the patches, it was like, whoa, it felt like a much more solid game, and it was funner. And I'm just like, well, the campaign wasn't that fun, but it's just like, it was fun as it could be, but it's just like, it was a much more solid game. So it's just like, okay, those patches, we do notice them, but I just think it's almost like it's just kind of gets like patchy to like, it's like a roast, compacting all these little chunks of meats over time to actually get the big roast is what people would want, so it's just kind of, I don't know, but anyway, it was fun sharing this recording session with you. I hope you don't have to edit too much.
No,
I think this one went much more smoother than the first one. I'm sorry I didn't record. I'm very forgetful. You'll have to remind me.
It's okay, you're Canadian.